Assalamualikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you're all doing well in the best state of Iman and health. Let's inshallah look into our lesson. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. From the title of our lesson, I hope all of us have understood that today we are going to do part 2 of mad. In the first part, we have learned the 3 types out of 7. In today's class, inshallah ta'ala, we will do rest of the 4. It is highly requested to you that you get your notes and your stationery with you when you are listening to this lecture, because you need to note down the points. Let's begin with the 4th one, that is madde badal. There are 2 steps you need to do to identify a madde badal. The first step is you need to identify hamza. Next is you need to check if hamza is coming before hurufe madiya, that is alif sakin, waw sakin and ya sakin. And remember the conditions of hurufe madiya. Before alif sakin should be zabar, and before ya sakin it should be pesh, that is dhamma. And before ya sakin it should be kasra, that is zir. And before waw sakin you should have dhamma, that is pesh. So hamza should come first in the word, and second should be your hurufe madiya, alif sakin, waw sakin or ya sakin. Once you identify madde badal, you need to check if you are continuing or you are stopping in your recitation. If you are continuing, do it with the 2 counts, which is equal to 2 alifs. If you are stopping, do it with 4 to 6 counts, which is equal to 4 to 6 alif. Let's look into the example. The first example is Adam. I need to first do my step 1, that is to identify, is hamza coming? Yes. Step 2, it is coming before hurufe madiya. You look here, alif sakin is present over here and hamza is coming with zabar. So this is madde badal. So I will, because I am continuing and reading, I will read it with 2 counts. Adam. Next one, li'ilafi Quraysh. This example we have done in hurufe madiya as well. You look here in the example, the first word, ilafi. First step of mine, identify hamza. Second step of mine, to identify if it is coming before hurufe madiya. It can be alif sakin, ya sakin or waw sakin. In this case, it is coming before ya sakin and hamza is having zir. It is accompanying ya sakin with zir. So hurufe madiya condition is satisfied. This is madde badal. I am continuing and reading this. So this will be li'ilafi Quraysh. Next one, وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ. Waw sakin is detected, and before waw sakin hamza is coming, and hamza is carrying with it pesh, that is dhamma, hurufe madiya letter. So hurufe madiya harka. So this is your madde badal. If I am stopping, I will read it as وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ. 6 counts, 4 to 6 counts. If I am continuing, it will be 2 counts. Let's move ahead with the next one, which is madde wajib mutassil. Mutassil means joined. How do you identify madde wajib mutassil? Here also you need to check with 2 conditions. That is, in this case, hamza first of all comes in between of the word. So you need to check hamza is present or not in the word. If it is present, you need to check that it should come, hamza should come after alif, waw or ya. In madde badal, first hamza is coming and then alif, waw, ya. In this case, in madde wajib mutasil, don't get confused. In this case, first comes your alif, waw, ya and then hamza. This is the difference. Counting, if you are stopping or if you are doing it continual recitation, do it with 4 to 6 counts. Both the cases you need to do 4 to 6 count. Let's understand this with examples. And one of the advice I would give you, please remember your examples. Examples can be anything, something that I have given in the slide, or your own examples that you have found out in the Quran. Remember, if you know the example, you can identify the rule, you will remember the rule more easily. For example, kafirun. Which rule am I identifying here? Waw madya, huruf madya. It is easy for me to memorize and also detect. And whenever I am going further in recitation of the Quran, I will be able to identify with other words as well. So remember your examples. Here, look here into the example. First one is jaa. There are two things I need to find out. Hamza is present. Yes, it is present in the kalima, in the word. Next, I need to see that if either alif should come first before Hamza, or ya should come first before Hamza, or waw should come before Hamza. In this case, alif is coming. I will stretch it to 4 to 6 counts, be it stopping or continuing. Another sign for you to detect is the mad symbol which is present on the alif. When you see that symbol, yes, you can identify the mad, you automatically stretch, but you need to know the rule. Why are you stretching on that? Next one, look into the example. Su. Hamza is present. Before Hamza, there is waw sakin. You need to stretch it for 4 to 6 counts. Next one, bari or bari, and Hamza is present. Number 1 condition satisfied. Before Hamza, there is ya sakin. Number 2 condition is satisfied. So this is your rule of madde wajib mutassil. So do not get confused between madde badal and madde wajib mutassil. Next one, madde jaiz munfasil. Jaiz means permitted and munfasil means separated. Again, you need to identify. How do you identify this? Imagine there are 2 words. Okay, the first word is ending with either alif, waw or ya, and the second word is starting with hamza. That is your condition. There are 2 words. First word is ending with either alif, waw, ya, and second word is starting with hamza. If you see these 2 conditions, it is satisfied. It is madde jaiz munfasil. Again, stopping and reading count will be the same, 4 to 6 counts. Let's move with the examples. First one, kalla innaha. The word kalla is ending with alif, and the second word innaha is starting with hamza. So this both conditions are satisfied. So this will be your madde jaiz munfasil. Next one, kanu akthara. Again, waw is being ended with 1 word, and the second word is beginning with hamza. Next one, fi ayyamin. Again, ya sakin is in the end of 1 word, that is fi, and hamza is starting for the next word, that is ayyamin. So these are your examples for madde jaiz munfasil. Let's look into the last one, that is madde lazim. Lazim means compulsory. This one everyone has to practice on this particular mad, because there should be no less than 6 counts when you are pronouncing madde lazim. There has to be equal to 6 alif. Whenever you are stretching the mad, it should be equal to 6 alif. So a lot of practice is needed. For someone who is good at holding their breath, inshallah ta'ala, they will not have any issue. But again, if somebody is having an issue with their breath and they cannot hold it, they need a little practice, inshallah ta'ala. So madde lazim are again further divided into 2 parts, kalimi and harfi. For example, kalimi means word and harfi means letter. So for kalimi, I can give an example, waladallin, which is present in the end of Surah Al-Fatiha. Harfi alif lam mim. So there are 2 bifurcation. Let's not go deep into it. And first thing, just know that there are 2, again they are divided into 2 types, that is kalimi and harfi. Next one, you need to check that this is your steps. You need to check after the mad. Now mad can be either on alif or on any other letter or on hamza. So there is nothing as that you need to only see for hamza or alif. Here the mud can be on any letter. It can be on alif or it can be on other than alif. But basic rule is here that when hamza is followed by the letter which has tajdeed or sakin, counts, as I said, there should be 6 counts equal to 6 alifs. Look into the examples of it. First one is dabba. If you look here, after you can detect sakin here. First of all, you can detect here mad, which is present on top of alif. So if you are even checking like this, that okay fine, first I find the mad, okay, mad is present. After the mad symbol, whatever letter is coming, it should have either tajdeed or sakin. Here ba is having tajdeed, so this is mad lazim. You need to stretch it for 6 counts. Look into the next one. Haqqah. Again, I have found out mad is present over here, mad symbol is present over here. Next letter is qaf. Qaf is coming with tajdeed, so I read it for 6 counts. Next one, wassafati. In this, hamza is not present here, alif is not present here. The mad is on saw. I detected the mad symbol. Yes, it is having mad. I need to check the next letter if it is coming with tajdeed or sakin, sukun, that is jazam. It is coming with, fa is coming with tajdeed. So saw should be stretched to 6 counts, 6 alifs. So this is your class for today. And your homework is the same as before, part 1 homework, that is memorize the rules of mad. And you need to find out 3 examples out of each rule. Finding out and doing a written homework is very important when you are learning tajweed. You cannot escape it, because the more you sit with the Quran, the more you understand the rules, the more you mark your examples, the more it is easy for you to remember the rule, and it is easy for you to recite and imply the rule. So please do your homework as well. That's all for today. Jazakallah khair, barakallahu feekum. If you have any, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.